Jim Bolin is a homeowner who chose an electronic containment system rather than build a fence to keep his dogs at home. Well, Jim, I know you did the installation of the system yourself. How hard was the installation? What about the training process for the dogs?
You know, it was really easy. We dug a trench about 3 to 4 inches deep, put the wire in, mounted the transmitter. Once we got all that done, training the dogs was pretty easy as well. We took them out on a leash. There's some flags that come in the kit, so we put the flags up along the perimeter about every 10 feet or so. And the rest of it was just taking them out on a leash, like I said, and introducing them to the flag line. Once we got that done, once they approach the flags, they get a little audible chirp from the collar.
I see.
They learn that there's something in the ground there.
Oh, I got you.
And then eventually they will progress and get a little electric shock sooner or later.
Or they'll see something they want to chase, a cat or a squirrel or some other dog,
exactly.
and they'll forget it, I guess.
They'll forget it. But they get a quick reminder, and then they're back in the yard. So it's a pretty reliable system.
Well, now people might misunderstand an electronic pet containment system like that as being kind of cruel because it provides a little bit of a shock to the animals and everything. But it's not as cruel as somebody might think, is it?
No, they do get shocked eventually, but once they learn where the containment is,
right,
they come up to it, they hear the audible alarm, then they don't go any further.
Yeah. Well, you can sure see the advantage, because I know your property line's up here somewhere, but being able to have this all wide open just is a lot better feel to it and a lot better situation. But I guess the Sprinkle and Sandy figured it out pretty quick in terms of exactly where that property line is.
Yeah, they did. They're pretty smart, and even they do have a system for what they call I can't remember the exact term, but the more stubborn animals. Yeah, but I didn't need that for mine.
And so they're adhering to it fairly well then, I guess.
They are.
I guess it only takes a couple times, like anything, there before you start realizing you don't need to go any further than that. So I can see it much better than when you have such a nice place like this, instead of having fencing everywhere, which would be a lot more expensive than what you dealt with.
Yeah, and like you said, we wanted to keep it open, so it was a good solution for us.